In December of last year, after almost 10 years in the making, the Mississippi Children's Museum opened its doors to the public. This $26 million facility was inspired by the two challenges that Mississippi children face: literacy and health. The 5 galleries of the museum were designed with these two things in mind. The first gallery is World at Work. This gallery showcases the different industries that children can be involved in. Agriculture, engineering, manufacturing are all available and prospering here in the state. The Mississippi Heritage Gallery features the landscape of our state, including Mount Woodall and the mighty Mississippi River. There's also an underground geology exhibit exploring our soil and all the different levels under our feet. Most children, and maybe most adults, don't know that the capital city of Jackson sits on a dormant volcano. This gallery also features the many artists and authors who have Mississippi ties. The Health Gallery encourages children to make healthy choices in the food they eat and the activities in which they participate. The Literacy Gallery promotes the wonderful world of reading with an exhibit called Action Verb Gems. And there's an incredible partnership with the Emmy Award-winning PBS television show Between the Lions. The last gallery is the Arts Gallery that encourages children to be inspired by and create their own works of art through painting, dance, and music.
We have wonderful activities at the museum that celebrate agriculture. We have a wonderful, what we call our big red barn that greets children. It's one of the first things children see because it is such an important part of our future and our history here in Mississippi, and it's one of the first things you see when you come into the museum. We have a crop dusting plane. We have all sorts of farm animals that we celebrate. We have Delta crop planting, where we show children different crops that we plant. We also have a farmer's market truck in our health gallery. So what we like to is sort of an interdisciplinary approach to learning that, agriculture is part of almost every part of our life, and it's part of our literature, it's part of our healthy choices. The fruits and vegetables that we grow in Mississippi are choices in our farmer's market truck. In our forestry exhibit, we have a Grapple Skidder, which is very popular because our Grapple Skidder, real foresters helped us develop our Grapple Skidder. We wanted it to be a really fun, safe activity for children, but at the same time represent what foresters really use. Children are able to take the Grapple Skidder and use some gross motor skills and move logs from one side to the other. Children love to dress up and imagine, and so they can have a vest and a hat and use some of the safety procedures that our foresters here in Mississippi have to use.
Mississippi leads the nation in farm-raised catfish production, so that's a part of the museum also.
We celebrate catfish, just free catfish in the Mississippi River, and then also our farm catfish on our Mississippi map. Catfish farming is an important part, and children love that exhibit. They are able to weigh catfish and see what size you would keep. And again, we developed a lot of our exhibits with experts in their fields and industries who helped us really get knowledge that we're certainly not experts.
Mississippi Farm Bureau has underwritten part of the program to ensure that agriculture is presented to these impressionable young minds.
We are so proud to have a program that Farm Bureau sponsors, and we have a person on staff that does a weekly program and celebrates some of the activities and things connected to agriculture in our state. Kelsey is a very creative, our program's associate, that designs a program each week, each Friday, and it changes from week to week.
And we're gonna make it into paper, a little piece of paper, and we're gonna put seeds in it. So you can actually take the piece of paper that we're gonna make and plant it underground and water it, and flowers will come up.
She has a very broad choice, and she works on different, so it's never the same. So we have a lot of repeat children that come every week.
I make puppets on Wednesdays, and I keep leftover cut up pieces of construction paper.
Can we come here Wednesday?
And then we have new children. We have children from Alabama, Louisiana, and their families that are coming, so that it is really terrific that we have a variety of topics to choose from, so that our repeat children have something new and interesting each week, and then new children that come to the program have something exciting too as well.
Gerard said that it has been a challenge for a state of our size to raise this much money to put together a world-class museum, but the effort has been worth it.
Mississippi children deserve an excellent, top-notch facility. And we just had some consultants in this week on Wednesday who, in their 25-year history in the Children's Museum world, said this is the #1 new children's museum in the nation. And we were very gratified by that praise. I think we're a little bit proud of that fact that we really have we're shooting for the stars, and as you can see, our rocket elevator in the background next to our agriculture barn, that's one thing that our logo represents to us, is shooting for those high goals.